Hey there. That's just enough. I'm avoiding copyright by just humming my own tune while I wait for people to join me. La 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 la. Anyway, that's enough silliness from me right now. I'm going to give it another 30 seconds so that Facebook and YouTube can let people know I'm on live. Hello. Oh, look at that. Hey, how's everybody doing? What do you think of my new bangs? Thank you very much. You got to avoid the copyright. So I'm just going to hum a little. I have a couple of things to share today. I'm so excited. So I don't even know where to start. Okay, let's start here. I have a new WIP going on, and I generally don't do this, but I'm also knitting to a deadline. So I'm like, pressure. The sweater is called Over Easy. And it's a pattern by Espace Tricot. And I kind of like it. Right now, there's a trend for, I'm calling them swanchos because it's really kind of a poncho with sleeves. And I've been seeing a number of patterns coming along like that. Have you guys noticed it? It's got sort of like a wide boxy body and usually drop shoulders into the sleeve. And I kind of liked it. I was like, all right. But also I was looking for something that I could complete in the time I have because I'm going to be wearing it soon. So I'm like, yay. Anyway, so Over Easy, pattern by Espace Tricot. Let me do a quick share for you and then I'll show you mine. Okay, so this is the pattern. It's a free pattern too. Look at that. You see I'm telling you about the boxy body. Now, in my mind, if this didn't have sleeves, I would consider this a poncho. I don't know. What do you guys think? It's got a boat neck. And you can make the sleeve length pretty much whatever you want. And it's done on US 19 needles. That's a 15 millimeter needle. And they use a Libby Mango Mohair So Soft, which is a hugely bulky yarn. I think they got something a little less than 2 stitches per inch out of that. So it's a ginormous bulky yarn. But when I wanted to make my sweater, I didn't want anything that would be that warm because I'm planning to wear it on the 17th because I have not one, but 2 events coming up on April 17th. April 17th, of course, kicks off the New Jersey Wool Walk. Yippee-ki-yay. And I've been invited to be on a panel at Vogue Knitting that evening. So I will be on the Yarn Store Owners panel hosted by Kristy Glass at Vogue Knitting Live, well, Virtual Vogue Knitting Live, April 17th at 5:30. I have put a link in the description so you can check out who all else is going to be there. The owner of La Bien Amie will also be on the panel. Forever Yarn. And I am forgetting someone. I am so sorry. But there will be 3 yarn store owners and Kristy Glass just kicking it, talking about yarn store life. So if you want to join us, it's an after hours event at Vogue Knitting Live. And I'm planning to wear that sweater. So they did it in that really delightful, bulky mohair. But like I said, I plan to wear this thing in April. So I am doing it in, let me see, I think I have it right here. This is a worsted weight cotton yarn that is deliciously soft and kind of floofy and fluffy. And because if I have the opportunity to sparkle, I absolutely will at any moment. I combined it with Ella Ray Sequenicity. I don't know if you can, yeah, you can see the flashing as the light hits it. Look at that. Ooh. So Sequenicity is, I believe it's like a sport weight. Yeah, Sequenicity is a sport. And the color of mine is emerald. And the color of my Cumulus is, I think it's called Seafoam. And I thought they went together so nicely. Now, to create that bulky yarn that the pattern called for, I ended up holding 2 strands of Cumulus together with 1 strand of Sequenicity to create the big, bold, bulky yarn that the pattern called for. So let me see, this is where I'm at so far. It's a bottom-up sweater, but take a look at the size of those stitches. And you see how I'm getting that really subtle flicker from the sequins? I think that is so fun. So you start off in the round, bottom up, and you split for back and front. So I'm working on the back now. I'm within 2 inches of finishing the back. Now they did call for size 17, size 19 needles. I'm working it on a 17 because I am a loose knitter, and when I held just 1 strand together, it was too floppy anyway, and it wasn't getting anywhere close to gauge. I'm still not working at their gauge, but I recalculated the stitches for the sweater based on my gauge and these needles. You know what? Let me ask you guys, do you find that you're more comfortable working on one end of the scale or the other? I find that I am much more comfortable working with small needles than with really big needles. You know, some people I imagine would find just the opposite, but look at these monsters. They're ginormous. So I wouldn't want to work with 19s anyway, because this was actually an adjustment for me. When I first started working on the sweater, I had to like kind of build up my tolerance because my hands actually hurt after about, I don't know, 30 minutes, 45 minutes. But I love the fabric I'm producing. So let me know, do you guys find that bigger needles are better for you or smaller needles are better? Because I was surprised that I was a little uncomfortable working this scale. Now, even in the picture on the pattern, they just let the edge curl, but I think I will block that down. And if it continues to really curl hard, I might even try putting a single crochet border on it. I think that'll be a nice finish for it. But in this cotton, it'll be cozy yet comfortable enough to wear, you know, in our spring kind of weather. So I didn't need a chunky wool. But that's what I'm working on. Wish me luck, because I am determined to finish it by April 17th and wear it on my Vogue Knitting panel. And for those of you who will be coming out for Wool Walk, you'll see me wearing it live at the store that day. So speaking of Wool Walk is running from April 17th to the 25th. And we have a lot planned. It's going to be kind of awesome. For those of you who don't know what Wool Walk is, you can get, basically, it's a moving yarn party, really. You get passports. You get a passport, and that passport entitles you to a 20% off discount off of select merchandise at all the different stores that are participating. And this year we have 13 stores participating. And the passport also gets you entered for prizes. And if you want to find out about the prizes, we've been doing unboxing videos of the prizes. Actually, that's the wrong banner. Sorry about that. Take that off. On the New Jersey Wool Walk YouTube channel. So check out on YouTube all of the unboxing videos. As things have come in, Nancy at Knit Tapestry has been doing these wonderful little 30-second to, about a minute unboxing videos so you can see all the prizes that are coming in. And there's lots of ways to win. So do check that out. We are doing the Wool Walk so that you can do your Wool Walk your way. If you are out and about, at my store, you'll need to make an appointment. And you will have the store to yourself while you do your shopping. You by yourself, or you and your small party of no more than 3 people. And you can make an appointment at my website, www.aknitsheep.com. And there's also a booking button on Facebook. I think it just says book, that you can also book appointments there. So that's what you do if you're coming in live. Also, I'm doing virtual appointments too. So if you want to do a virtual appointment, you will also book it. I will get together with you over your digital medium of choice. I can do Zooms and I can do FaceTimes. And, you'll have your personal yarn concierge to help you make your choices. And you can do your virtual Wool Walk that way too. The third way to do a virtual Wool Walk is we're going to have virtual shopping available on Zoom. There's an entire schedule of them on the New Jersey Wool Walk website. We have something going on just about every day, more than one thing. So what I'm going to be doing for Wool Walk is on Friday the 23rd at 3 o'clock, I am going to be having a meet and greet with the author of Embody. Embody is basically a capsule collection that you can create using both knitting and sewing. So you get a sweater pattern that you can remix into a bunch of different sweaters. There's a shawl pattern, and there is a dress pattern that you can also remix into several different garments. So out of the, I think it's like 3 or 4 patterns in the book, you can create up to 25 garments. So Jacqueline Kieslack, the author, will be joining me for a conversation about the book. If you're working on any projects from the book, you're welcome to come and bring them. She'll also be doing a quick Q&A. I've put together kits for the knitted items, and I will be showing you the kits, and I think it will be a lot of fun. So that is Friday the 23rd at 3 o'clock. And on Saturday at 11 a.m., I'm doing what I'm calling my Maker's Toy Box Extravaganza. Right? I like that title too. And I will be kind of doing a trunk show of all kinds of tools and toys for makers, for both knitters and crocheters, so that, you can get the thing that makes your work not only more fun, but easier to do. Because I think we've all known what it's like to not have the right tool that you need. I'll be doing little demos, and you can see how everything works. And I think it'll be kind of a blast. So that is my virtual those are my virtual shows for Wool Walk, and everybody is doing something different. So do check out the Wool Walk channel. Excuse me, the Wool Walk website, because the complete list of both virtual and in-store events is up now. Now, if you do have some questions about any of that, I have in the description box on both these videos, I'm live right now on YouTube and on Facebook. All the links are there. You can just check everything out. Does anybody have any questions? Is anybody planning to come out to Wool Walk? Or, you know, and when I say come out, I mean participate either virtually or in person. Well, I also have some passports left, and if you did not get your passport yet, let me see, I think today is the 8th. I am going to stop trying to mail out passports by April 12th, and I'm going to add that to the listing on my website. If you'd like a passport after April 12th, you can pick it up at the store. You can buy it at the store when you're in. I will still be selling them in person all during the Wool Walk. I also have a couple of the limited edition stitch markers left that say New Jersey Wool Walk. So if you want some of those, there's just a few left. So get them while we got. All right. I just want to say thanks for spending some time with me. And I hope everybody has a great week. Bye-bye, everybody.